Hey, Joe Gill here again, and I'm here with part two of Pattaya. Pattaya Beach. It's basically a resort town, 2 hour drive roughly south of Bangkok. And basically, lodging and transportation is to be the key. Your best bet is probably by taxi, although with inflation and all that, I imagine it's probably about $80 or so, $70, $80 one way. Don't quote me on that, because in 2002 and 03, it was like $30, $35 one way to go there. Then when it came back in 08, it was like around 60. So it's now 2016, so who knows what it costs now. Your other choice is a shuttle bus. Shuttle buses back in the day, back 02, 03 was like $15, $20. That's a group bus where 6-8 passengers, you all go down to Pattaya. Who knows? I'm going to assume it's maybe $30 now, give or take. Now, the lodging is also going to be relevant. I recommend either one of two hotels, the Diamond Beach Hotel or the Penthouse Hotel. The Penthouse Hotel is off the walking street, the main drag. The main drag where all the go-go bars, outdoor bars, and all the, the main pussy action is, so to speak. However, Penthouse Hotel is really sexually designed. They have several suites, like 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom suites. They have like leather sex swings, and it's heart-shaped beds. There's hot tubs in the room. And they're fairly reasonable. They start at like $70, $80 a night just for a basic 1-bedroom, like single major suite, balcony suite with a hot tub in the room. There's 3 different porn channels. There's a go-go bar downstairs called the Kit Kat or the Kitty Cat Club. It's got a channel focused on the stage downstairs in case you want to get a girl. And it shines the camera on all the girls dancing on the stage. And you can actually select a girl and have her just come up to your room. You don't even have to go down to the club. Pussy delivers. Anyway, so that's a Penthouse. It has a website, www.penthousehotel.com. It lists all the prices. A basic room is very reasonable. It's like $25, $30. Just for a bed and a table and a radio and all that stuff. On up to like $150 to $200 for like two-bedroom suites. Again, that's a couple of blocks off the main walking street. Now, if you want to be right in the heart, right at the beginning of the walking street, there's a little cul-de-sac, like a 50-feet cul-de-sac off, and at the end is the Diamond Beach Hotel. Now they have a website too, diamondbeachhotel.com. They don't really list their prices. That's the sad thing. So you're going to have to call them or email them for prices, but it was very reasonable. I'm going to estimate it's probably going to run you $30, $40 a night. Diamond Beach is just right there. It's a basic hotel. However, they do have a sex-based massage parlor just right 10 feet from the door, like right next door. It's called the VIP massage parlor. It is an aquarium. You walk in, there's a bunch of girls behind glass, and you pick one, and yeah, and just refer to Bangkok if you want to know the type of sex massage parlors. And then you got Walking Street. Basically, it's just probably about a 200 yard length of 2.5 football fields long. It's got go-go bars all along. However, the big difference between like Soi Cowboy and all the other ones in Bangkok is there's actually discotheques. Couple of discotheques. Midway on your right is Lucifer Disco. It's kind of like a touristy sort of disco. It's DJ nightclub. Then you go further down on your left is Tony's Disco. There's freelance girls, because I personally picked up freelancers there. And of course there's tourists, there's a live band, and it's pretty big. It's all right, it's pretty happening. And I know this is kind of off subject too, a little bit off subject. They also have kickboxing. You're going to see off to your right as you're walking down Walking Street, you're going to see a kickboxing ring. And so they have kickboxing fights at nighttime, and then if you want to sit and watch the end of the fight, you just kind of throw a few bots as a tip for the fighters. It's usually 3 to 5 rounds. So that's pretty much it. As far as safety, like I said, I've gone by myself. All 3 times I went to Thailand, 02, 03, and 08, I went completely alone. Nobody. No friends, no nothing. And yeah, you could walk up and down freely. It's pretty much safe. You do have salesmen, kind of people, salespeople trying to harass you, trying to sell you cheap. Just kind of like Mexico and Tijuana. You know what? This is what I do. You see them, they kind of approach you, they kind of put their product. You just turn your head away and just go like that. That's what I do. It's rude, but it gets the damn point across, if you know what I mean. Anyway, now there's 2 other type of go-go bars. They're kind of whorehouses, so to speak. They're Euro or Eastern European or Russian. One is kind of midway off to your right, then one is further down and kind of on your left. And this, I photographed a gal. I don't know if she was a prostitute or whatever, but a Russian, but that's an example of what's there. This is going to run you, though. This type of chicken, yeah, trust me, her skin looked as soft and silky in person as it does in this photograph. She does have beautiful skin, you gotta admit. This is a Russian chick. This type of piece of ass is gonna run you like $500 plus $300. So if you got money to burn, then yeah, there is a couple of European type go-go bars, believe it or not, in Pattaya. Another thing also, walking street is not the only thing. If you go further down, there's a main road. It's called Pattaya Beach Road. It goes all the way down. It's probably about maybe 2 miles long. It runs all along the shore, along the beach. The beach is okay. It's not one of the nicest beaches in the world, but whatever. If you're definitely a beach loving person, then you know you'll like it. But along like Soi 6 and Soi, there's some other like go-go bar, well, actually outdoor bars that have girls. And the unique thing is, because I actually hooked up at one of these, you go down there, and instead of like going all the way back to your hotel, you can actually bang them on site, actually at the bar. So at the outdoor bar upstairs, they have like maybe 1 or 2 spare rooms and a shower. So you can actually pick one up there and then just go straight upstairs and, you know, pop one out, so to speak, you know. Get your F on and all that stuff. So anyway, but that sums it up for Patty. Like, comment, or update, or even subscribe if you want. Or, however, if you want, if you got some money. No, shoot, how do I reverse this? If you got some money, if you got $50,000, you can purchase this 32 Ford. I know this is off subject. Or here's a rarer. That's a 58 Kellison. That's $100,000 at best offer if you want. Like I said, this is a rare kit car, boys and girls. 1958 kit car Kellison. They don't make these anymore. These are rare. That's why I'm asking $100,000 or best offer. And here's the latest 55 Chevy convertible in the making. That's not going to be for sale though. So there you go. Okay? Like or comment. Bye.